Hi, YouTube. How are you today? It's me, your girl, Viv. Listen, today I am going to talk about a topic that I have been wanting to discuss. And my topic is going to be today, why do we stand for the lie? Why do we continue to fall for the lie instead of standing for and in our truth? Y'all, listen. I'm going to be right back with you right after the introduction. All right, you guys. Hey, so for those of you who were with me yesterday, remember my picture? I bought from Hobby Lobby. That's my picture, you guys. I decided to throw it up on my set because I like it. I like that picture. I want that picture here. So, anyway, as you guys see in my title, why fall for the lie instead of standing in the truth? This is a grown folks conversation. This is a conversation for adult women, adult people. It's not just adult women, it's adult women and men. And we need to find out why we continue to fall for the lie instead of standing in our truth. Tonight, I'm going to tell you guys, I'm having me some Stella Black. Thank you, Tish. Y'all, this is the glass my girlfriend had made for us when we went to the mountains. Everybody got a glass. So I like to thank you, Tish. I'm utilizing mine. She had 14 or 15 of these made for us. So I think that's a great thing. So a lie. What is a lie? An untruth. It is a fib, a story, a tale. And that is what I see that a lot of us as women and men, we fall for. We meet people representatives. And as we meet their representatives, we're enamored by their representatives. And instead of us going out and doing our own investigation, our own research, we tend to fall for what we're told. Because sometimes we'll rather stand for the lie and fall for the lie instead of standing in the truth. So, for instance, I told each and every one of you, I laughed about it. I said, I was a 30-year side chick. But one thing about me, I tend to stand in my truth. I try to stand in my truth. People that have met me, they know it's no pretenses about me. I am who I am. I am who I am. And I like me. I've told you guys that. I like me. It took me a minute, but I had to learn to like me. And as you get older, these are some things that we do. we learn to like ourselves, or I hope we learn to like ourselves and love ourselves. And in liking and loving yourself, one of that is, y'all, we got to stop falling for the lie. We have to stop falling for the lie. By that, I mean to stop falling for the lie is we have been in situations where we've met people and they've told us things and we've fallen for it instead of going out doing our own investigation and our own research. We've had guys that we've met and they'll say, yeah, I'm not married, or I don't have any children, or I'm not in a relationship. And we'll go, oh, okay. But I'm going to give you guys a better way. What I've decided I do when I meet guys, they'll go, oh, I ain't in no relationship, or I ain't living with anybody. And I'll tell them, look, unlike what you think, I'm not a fragile, shrinking violet. I'm a grown woman. Let's be truthful and honest with one another. And by that, are you in a relationship with someone? Are you living with someone? Give me the opportunity to choose if I want to be in with the shenanigans. I might decide I want to be in with the shenanigans that day. But I think that I should have the opportunity to choose. When people lie to us and we fall for the lie, it takes our choice away. Hey, Miss Regina, how are you today? It takes our choice away. Why should we allow people to take our choice away? Why should we allow people to take our choice away? And I'm just at a point now, I don't want you to take my choice. I want to I want you to give me an opportunity to decide if I want to do this. And that's the way I approach relationships with people. Tell me the truth. Allow me to decide if I want to be in it in this situation. You guys, I have a guy that I've known for years. And he actually has I'm doing well, Miss Regina. I am doing well. I'm gonna tell you guys, I have a friend. I've known him for well over years. Anyway, my friend, I he and I we've always talked about it. I said, you never lied to me. And he laughed. He said, I don't have no reason to. I said, what do you mean by that? This is his philosophy. He said, first of all, if I love you, I'm not gonna lie to you. Secondly, if I don't know you, I don't have no reason to lie to you. I don't know you, so I don't care enough to lie to you. And I was like, what? He was like, yeah. He said, you either can deal with my truth or you can't. He said, that's the way I feel about people. I was like, oh my God, that is such a profound way to look at life. That's a profound way to look at life. And I see people that they will y'all, what I'm doing is I'm pasting this I'm pasting this comment down, pasting this down here. Hey Sarah, how are you? So what I see is people, they'll fall for the lie and they'll continue to live the lie just for the sake of allowing people, for the sake of the Joneses. That's what I see a lot of times. A lot of us live a lie. The other thing is, some of us are too scared to live in the truth. Hey, baby, how are you? Some of us are too scared to live in the truth. And you guys, I will ask you, please don't be scared to live in your truth. Don't be scared to live in your truth. If you decide that you want to be with the shenanigans, be with the shenanigans. Listen, we're all messy. I don't care what nobody say. We all messy. We can all be messy at times. And we do be messy at times. But some of us don't want to admit that we're messy at times. Some of us don't want to admit that sometimes we're with the shenanigans. Some of us don't want to admit that we are sometimes doing the most with the least. How many times have you met a person, met their representative, and their representative is trying to sell you a bill of goods? And when they're trying to sell you that bill of goods, how many of you stopped them? Let's stop this right now, and let me question you. I need to find out if what you're saying is the truth. How many of us will do that? How many of us, stop, little girl, stop. How many of us would go through, if you're, I don't know how many of you ladies in here are single and you meet somebody and you tell them your do's and don'ts straight off the bat and you stick to your gun. Stop it. Go out of here. Go. How many of y'all do that? How many of you guys do that? Lay the law down in the beginning and stick to your guns. Because that's what a lot of people, they don't stick to their guns. They like relax their rules. Oh, I really like him. He's really cute. Or she's cool, people. And we relax our rules a lot of times. And by us relaxing our rules, we do ourselves a disservice by doing that. Let's stop doing ourselves a disservice. Um, let's hold people accountable. Let's hold ourselves accountable. Look, okay, you use more discernment. That's the thing. We got to use discernment. I'm gonna tell you, I believe what you tell me until you prove me wrong. I believe what you tell me until you prove me wrong. Sarah, you right. Sarah, you right. Y'all see what Sarah says? There's always some compromise. But when you get more, as you get older, you start to get more inflexible. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I'm at a point now. I just got some killers, some relationship killers. And Miss Regina said I go off of energy too. That's all we got to go off is energy. And Nisi said, if you can't accept her and her son, they a package deal. I know that's right. That's what my mama told my daddy, that her and her daughter was a package deal. And guess what? My daddy raised my sister just like it was like she was his. Just like she was like he was his. And there's some guys, there's some good guys out there that will accept you and your child and do right by them. Do right by them. Hey, Michelle's daughter. Hi. But here's my issue when it comes to a guy. If you ain't doing right by your own biological kids, How can I trust you to do right by me? Here comes the lie. That's where one of the lies fall in. Oh, my baby mama this. And I ain't paying no child support because she won't let me see the kids. Well, when did you go to court to try and fight for the kids? I'm just asking. I'm asking for a friend. I know a dude that was married to a woman. He didn't even adopt her three kids, but he was raising her three kids. They got a divorce. Guess what? He ended up going to court and suing for visitation rights and the right to pay, get them kids money and stuff, do child support for them. And them kids had keys to the house and everything. And them wasn't even his biological kids. Now, I side eye and question people that have biological kids and they not doing for them. Sarah said weird, but I seen guys forget their own and take on the next man kids. I have seen that too, Sarah. I have seen that too. Miss Michelle's daughter said, I love being single. For years, I was back and forth with silly relationships. I'm loving a single life. Don't have to answer to no one. That's the ticket right there. And guess what? I'm at a point now in my life. You either going to accept me, all my flaws, all my uh uh good, bad, ugly, indifferent, and everything. You're going to accept me while I'm burping real loud, while I'm eating and smacking in your ear on the phone, or, or you not. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's things that you're going to accept my quirkiness because I got a lot of quirks. I tell guys in the beginning, you know I'm crazy, right? And I have like 4 or 5 different personalities. So I'm going to let you get to know each and every. Please get to know each and every one of them before you decide that you want to hook up with me or whatever. I enjoy my own company too, Sarah. And that's the other thing. We got to learn to enjoy us. Because a lot of people don't care about they look, y'all know what I figured out? Y'all know that person that always have to have a whole bunch of people around them. Them people that always got to be at the party. Always all that stuff. Then all of a sudden, they by themselves and they don't know what to do with themselves. That's because they don't know themselves. They don't like themselves. And they don't like their own company. Thank you, Michelle's daughter. I appreciate that. Let me see. Nisi said, it's hard when you with a military person who has a high rank. The way I'm feeling about him, he don't matter. And you know what? I will agree with you on that topic. And the reason I'll agree with you on that topic is because I was married to a military man who had a high rank. And for those of you who don't realize, military is a little different than civilian life because there's a lot more military people can do than civilian people can do. So that's what we are in reference to that. Um, hey, freckle face. Yeah, it's a whole lot of people that will decide that I ain't got time for my own kids, but I'm gonna raise a whole nother litter. And I shouldn't say it. I shouldn't say it like that. But it is. It is. Pink Dough Troll, how are you this evening? I'm going to ask you that if this question is not relevant to this topic, please don't come in here trolling me tonight because my block game is strong. I mean, I'm not trying to be funny or anything. Let me see. What do I mean by military people can do a lot more than civilian people can do? It's a whole lot. Let me tell you, I've known military guys that will tell their wife that they're in the field, and the guys, it'll be like five guys, they'll have an apartment like on the other side of town. They'll go in together and they'll be buying an apartment, have paying rent on an apartment. They done fix the apartment up. And so that's where that would be their smash pad. Oh, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I just ask people, don't be disrespectful because I like to think of this as a safe space. This is a safe space for everybody who wants to um engage and ask questions as long as we're not being disrespectful to one another. That's where I'm at. See? See? Look, y'all see this? Y'all see this? You can ask your question as long as you're not disrespectful. That's all I ask. Now, I'm telling y'all, I've seen that. Now, and the thing is, because military men can say, "Oh, I'm going to the field," because I've had guys that have used that excuse, and the wife will be like, "Y'all, why you like?" I run into the wife of some of my soldiers. They be like, "Why you in the rear? I thought y'all had field duty." I be like, "Girl, you don't go to no field, and we ain't in the field." They man living in a whole across town. That man across town in a whole apartment at night. Listen, y'all, when I got to Germany, okay, so when you come into Germany, if you're the soldier member and you have a dependent spouse, they give you an apartment, a temporary. Most time they give you a temporary apartment so your stuff get there, and they give you furniture and everything. They give you a temporary apartment with temporary furniture and things of that nature till your stuff get there. I knew this guy that didn't turn his keys in. He had an apartment upstairs, and he had his wife living downstairs. I don't know how they did that, but sometimes it slipped through the crack. And that's what they did. Y'all listen. Tell me that ain't crazy. And the man wife, and the only reason I found out about it because his wife ended up braiding my hair. But I met the wife when I went in for knee surgery. They put her in the hospital room with me because she had tried to commit suicide. She tried to unalive herself. Excuse me. She tried to unalive herself, and um, the man had drove. He had a whole German woman living upstairs. And I agree with that. People need to be their own selves. Have you talked to her about that? Have you explained to her? Flattery is the best, is good, but I like you to be yourself. Sometimes we gotta tell them, look, flattery is the best. But, it's best that you do your own thing. Sometimes, but it sometimes happens. Don't come to me and go to the side chick that you claim you're not with. And you know what? The superiors, listen, I've seen in the military where the command will lie for the soldier member because guess what? I need that soldier member to be top notch and on the money. And I've seen commands, they know that the man doing wrong, beating the woman, locking her house, everything. But guess what? Instead of them disciplining him, they'll ship her out. It's many of, I'm gonna say this, Paint, though. It is many of people that don't get it, but my thing is I am gonna protect my peace and mind. And I'm gonna do whatever it takes to protect my peace and mind. If it means that I just gotta pull back, I might have to pull back. You might have to pull back. You might have to pull back. Hey, the purse is closed. The purse is closed. Ashley. Ashley. Listen, Ashley, every time I see your name, I think of this song by these guys. It's an old song. It's they say they don't care how the girl look. First they look in the purse. It's an old song. It's called First I Look in the Purse. Every time I hear that song, every time I see your name, I look at you, I laugh. Okay. Miss Regina said, I noticed in my experience in dating, maturity doesn't always go along with age for some. You know what? That is true. Because I'm going to tell you, I'm going to tell you what I found out. The dudes that are my age here in this town, the it's a no. It's a hard no for me. It's a hard no. Um, it's like they've gotten complacent. They drink all the time. They don't take care of themselves as much as they could. Um, you know, that's how it is. So, but I'm going to tell you, it's a hard no for me. But I got younger dudes that like to talk to me. And I have to be kind of careful because, like, the last three dudes that actually wanted to be real serious, well, except one that wanted to be really serious with me, they were younger than my nephew. Let me see. Paint Door say, people naturally gravitate towards me anywhere I go. I can't help her. And you're right. You can't help her be that way. She's going to have to be her own way. How'd she get your siblings' phone numbers? How'd she get your siblings' phone numbers? Because guess what? I think it's only one person that I know that got my siblings' phone number. Oh, he's working. He's working. Michelle, you know that's his daddy that comes to the store all the time. That be talking about, hey, what you doing? The one that be bringing me eggs and stuff. That's his dad. That's his daddy. His daddy be fussing at me all the time, talking about, I don't know why you want to talk to him. Why you don't want to come live with me. He be like, his daddy be like, I don't know why you don't want to come live with me. Cause you like 100. You're like 100 years old. That's why I don't want to come live with you. You like 100. Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you the truth. A couple of things with me. I gotta look at your shoes. I look at a dude's shoes because you can usually tell what his feet look like if he's a dude with ran over shoes. You can't get no play from me because I hate a dude with ran over shoes. A dude with bad teeth and missing teeth, bad breath. That's a hard no. Cause how I'ma kiss you? How I'ma kiss you? You know what I'm saying? You said, where's the lottery guy? Yup, he still do owe you $1. You know what? I seen him the other day. He was like, you never call. For what? I'm not calling you. I mean, I'll call when I want to call, but no, I don't want to call him. I mean, I'll call him, but he got some other stuff going on. Again, I'm glad that he told me because then I could decide if I want to be with the shenanigans or not. And plus, on top of that, y'all, I'm in a small enough town. I will investigate you. I told y'all I had a friend. The dude called me CID when I was in the military. They used to call me CID. They was like, you nosy as hell. No, I ain't nosy. I ain't nosy. You know, I don't call it being nosy. I call it protecting myself. You get what I'm saying? Because I don't want to go around and have a situation where I've been with this guy, I've fallen for him, and then I find out later on he got a whole family cross town. No, I need to know that up front so I can be, listen, Pink Dog, there are many of people who are single, what I call single white females. And for those of you who don't know what single white female is, go back and watch the movie. It was a crazy woman. She would move in with people and then take on the identity. Um, I take when okay. So I'm going to say this. As a content creator, as a content creator, and I know I'm going a little bit off topic now. We have to be very careful with people that come into our hemisphere, into our space, because we don't know if everybody has our best interests at heart. That is why I tell people I'm going to do whatever it is I have to do to protect my peace at mind. Um, I have an elderly mom. I have an elderly dad. My sister's older. My brother-in-law's older. I'm going to do whatever it takes to protect my peace at mind, my space, my homestead, my land, and my privacy to some extent. Um, I am. I've met people from YouTube, and I have no problem with meeting people from YouTube. I don't have a problem with meeting people, period, because I am an outgoing person. But I am going to do what I can do to protect me and mine. And you have to do whatever it is you have to do to protect you and yours. I ask people, um, to make sure that when they come to me with your intentions being right. Don't come to me like, oh my God, because if I step back and I start looking crazy, you know, it might be a problem. Um, but we have to protect ourselves, and you have to protect yourself and make sure that everything is right for you. And Miss Regina, you right. In reference to a guy, he got to have his own car and he got to have his own place. And I'm going to tell you why. He got to have his own space to go lay his head down. Because when I'm tired of you, go home. That's what I tell people. Go home. I tell y'all, listen, anybody you know me, my cousin gave me she gave me a saying one time after she said that. Y'all, that's my saying. Fishing company, 3 days. Fishing company, 3 days. You gotta go. Well, if you have to cut her off, you have to cut her off. You talk about loving her for a distance. Honey, I would kick somebody to an outer orbit. I'll kick somebody to an outer orbit so quick. You gotta get hold on. Booker, you way out. You way out there on the outer orbit. Listen, I live my life in orbits. I live my life in orbits. The closer you, okay, so I'm the middle, like the sun. I'm the middle, like the sun. Then you got the next one, which is Mercury, Venus, Earth. You know what I'm saying? Guess what? I'll kick somebody to Pluto and pass Pluto in a heartbeat. Get off my orbit. Y'all, and it don't matter who it is. I told y'all I would do anything and everything I could do to protect my peace at mind. By that I mean by me protecting my peace at mind, I'm gonna do whatever I can do to protect my peace at mind. If it calls for me kicking you to Pluto and past Pluto, see you. And I wouldn't want to be you. That's me, y'all. That's me. If you can't act right and you can't follow my boundaries within my orbit, you get kicked off. You will. See? Your Earth. See that, Nisi? I figure I'm the sun, I'm the center, and then I put everything else on rotating orbits around me. The closer you are to me, the more you feel my warmth. When you start acting out and you start deciding that you don't want to follow rules, boundaries, and limitations, out of here. But listen, that's what we were talking about. I'm never lonely. Am I alone? There are times I'm alone. Many a times I'm alone, but I'm never lonely. I am so glad, Celine. I'm so glad. Sarah, I ain't messy. Messy Sarah. I'm gonna tell y'all, Sarah say as long as I'm not your anus. Sarah ain't messing with you. Y'all, Sarah, that's my girl. And Celine, Uh, you say you and your boyfriend doing good. I hope you not just. I hope you have had the two of you. I'm gonna say this to you. Have you gone to the clinic with him? The both of y'all, I think it is a good idea for y'all to both go to the clinic and get a clean bill of health before you do anything. Now, don't answer that. You ain't got to answer that in this chat room. I'm just going to say that that is a PSA from me to you. You and he both go to the clinic together and get checked. That way, that if okay, I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. But I would still go. And the reason for that is because there are some things that you can get um, from contact. And you never actually had to have, because I know, y'all listen, when I was in the army, I knew chicks that was getting chlamydia from using towels, each other towels. I was like, ooh, you use her towel down there? Gross. Um, there are warts that people get. So those are the type of things you want to, it's just a good thing to go get checked for. Um, if now I'm gonna tell y'all, see there, one night of passion can be a lifelong hell. There go the grace of God. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Because people tell you anything. Y'all listen. I ain't got one here yet. I mean, I ain't got one here right now. But it was a time that I would keep at home AIDS tests, at home HIV tests. When I was dating somebody and I felt like we was getting, I would have HIV tests here. And I'm gonna tell you, my niece going, she gonna agree with me when I say this. Another thing about military men, they think because they are in the military and they're messing around with other military people that they are immune to STIs, STDs, and things of that nature. But you guys, there was a young lady. She was in the dental clinic. I've told this story before on here. She was a dental tech. She came in the military, and I didn't understand how she got passed because she had. I don't even know how she got passed, but anyway, she ended up being HIV positive. When it was said and done, they had whole families going to get tested. I'm talking about families. They said our biomed in our hospital was off the chain when they found out that that girl had HIV and she had to get them a list of the dudes that she had messed with. Y'all, before I left, I knew it was a laundry list of dudes. And I knew a lot of them dudes was married. Because I remember when we went to Mexico and we came back. We went to Tijuana one time. We came back and my her roommate came down there. She was like, "Girl, that hole, that hole down there." I was like, "What's going on?" Y'all, we walked past the door. The door was wide open, and her and the dude was getting it in. I was like, was like, this is a real life porn movie. I said, it's a real life porn movie. I said, oh my God. I said, they is getting it in. She was like, nasty heifer. Y'all look, that girl ain't had no shame in her game. When I tell y'all she was getting it in, she was getting it in. Her and that dude was getting it in. I was like, ooh, Jesus. Y'all, all I could do was walk past and my mouth was open like, getting it in. Now, this wasn't like, and they live right on the corner hallway door. So everybody coming in had to pass the room, had to pass the room. So if you came up, everybody, this how we walk, everybody was walking past the door. So yeah, I just tell you to protect yourself. Protect yourself. Because guess what? Ain't nobody else gonna protect you like you. And that's good that you negative area because of the blood transfusion. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I had a scare. I had a scare when and I have been out the military and everything. I had a scare. The VA had used a a scope on me to go down my throat and nose. And everybody that they had used these scopes on, we all had to come in and get tested. All of us had to come in and get tested. Y'all, I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. And I was scared because, excuse me, at the time I was messing with this guy. I had to tell that guy, this is what's going on. Y'all, do you know how hard it is to tell a guy you with? Yeah, they told me I had to come in and get tested, blah, 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 this. And then he like, you effing around. Sometimes they'll assume that you might be messing with somebody else. He didn't assume that, but I had to let him know that I went to go get tested. But guess what? Do you know how many times people go and get tested because they think they got something and they never tell the other person? And then they find out they have it and they never tell the other person. Exactly. And then y'all listen, in the military, it's not all men in the group. I had this chick that drove my ex-husband to the see there? Y'all see what she said? She had a friend who had warts. And the person never told the partner that they had it. Never told the person they had it. Y'all is people that do that all the time. All the time. Could y'all imagine as much? You chilling. And all of a sudden you start itching and scratching and scratching and itching and scratching. And you've been with this guy for years and you done fell for the lie. Would you would you say you had Caldwell before you let y'all listen? I am, how can I say this? I'm celibate because I choose to be, not because I have to be. I'm celibate because I choose to be, not because I have to be. Um, if you choose to do some things, I will say this to you. Be honest with the person, be upfront, let them know your do's, don'ts, and your deal breakers. Because I'm going to tell y'all the truth. I'm about to have a conversation with somebody. The dude that tried to kiss me the other day. Now, he and I, we about to have a hard conversation. We about to sit down and have a hard conversation. He called me today. I was asleep and I ain't feel like getting up. But he and I, we going to have a hard conversation. And the hard conversation is going to be, I'm just not that sexually attracted to you. I'm not sexually attracted to you at all. You don't make my juices flow. So I don't want to have sex with you. Maybe we need to get to do some more things, go out some more, talk some more, whatever, whatever. But right now, I'm just not that into you. I'll tell a dude that. I might as well tell him that than to have him worrying the heck out of me. How many of y'all would really do that? Tell a guy I'm really not that into you. It is scary with STDs and STIs out here, but guess what? You're the master of your own universe. Listen, listen. A dude can't be like, oh, I brought me a condom. Mm-mm. A dude can't be like, if a dude came over here, he can't tell me, oh, I bought my own condom. Oh, no, we're not going to use your condom. We're going to use one of these. And I got boxes. I got boxes. My nieces and nephews know they can come over here anytime and get a box of condoms. Yeah, I got boxes over this. That's me, and I keep them, and I rotate them in and out when I need to. If they expire, I know when they expire. I know when they're about to expire. I got new ones. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, I'm not playing with these people. I'm not playing with nobody in my health. I'm not playing with my mental health or my physical health, my emotional or spiritual health. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing all that. Mm-mm. Yeah, I'm telling y'all. Be like, oh, we about to ho. We not about to do nothing. Hold on. What size is she? Which one you need? A small, medium, or a magnum? I'm just saying. You're right. Good health is wealth. Good health is wealth. And I'm telling y'all, don't be afraid to tell them no. Do not be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to say, we'll use my condoms. I'm not, nope, no. First off, I don't know how long you had them condoms in your pocket, in your car, in your glove box, or whatever. Secondly, I don't know if it's pinholes or what in them. You know what I'm saying? Thirdly, we just not using yours. We're gonna use mine. How about that? How about that? And with me, dudes know they ain't using no condom because I'm trying not to get pregnant. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. She says, now the thing is, you said you did you say a bee sting? Did you say a bee sting? Then you gotta be careful when you steaming your meow mix, cause you don't want to burn. You don't want it to get too hot down there, and then you be all raw from burns. But it is always best to make sure you go and get your checkups and checkouts. Now, for instance, with me, because I've had a hysterectomy, they're like, "Oh, well, you don't get a Pap smear. If you've had a hysterectomy, they don't do a Pap smear on you." But I'd be damn sure, y'all. I'd be like, "Hold on a second. I need you to." I'm telling y'all, any little thing, learn your pH balance, learn your smells, learn your feels, learn about your own body, view your body, and make sure you know your changes. Your changes. Y'all understand what I'm saying? You got to know your changes in your body. A lot of people, a lot of women don't, um, maybe they're scared. Maybe they don't understand. But you should be knowing what your body, your smells like. Uh, if you got a difference, oh no, this is not normal. There's a lot of women that don't understand that and they don't realize that. And maybe they're too afraid or too embarrassed. But when we talk about health, we're talking about health from head to toe. And I would just say take time to explore and learn what's going on. You should know you better than anybody. You should know what you, yeah. I'm just gonna leave it at that. I know I said this grown folk talk, but you're right. Partners will throw off your balance. I had a partner every time he and I were together, he would throw off my balance. He would throw off my balance. And he would throw off my balance because he was too big. He would throw off my balance because he was too big. So with me, like you hear them, I want it. No, I don't want it all big. Mm-mm. You got to be the right size for me. Got to be the right size for me. Because if you ain't the right size for me, I might be looking at you like, what you doing with all of that? And where you think you gonna put it at? Because it don't fit. I know it ain't gonna fit here. They be like, oh, it'll fit. You had no, I ain't never had no kids. It ain't fitting. Not me. You right. Some of the military men ain't no. You right. Some of the military men ain't normal. Where you putting that at? Why? You ain't real. You right. Some of the military men, I be like, ooh, Jesus. Nisi, I'm gonna have to come see you. I love military men though. Military men are ah! Love me a military guy. But I'm gonna tell you, the other thing is, since we talk about size, Since we talk about size, listen, y'all. Not only size, we gotta realize what they working with. Now, like I said, I've had some younger dudes. I have to explain to them. I have to explain to them, Jack Rabbits. You is not gonna get in there and jackhammer me all night. I'm old. I'm old. You ain't gonna jackhammer me. Mm-mm. I'm just saying. So, y'all, I think I've been drinking too much wine. I said, Jack. I decided it's not up for discussion. Yeah, mine said that too. Till I decided to leave. What? Y'all listen, my mama told me today. My mama laughed at me today. My mama said, she was looking at like one of them shows like a Rumble or one of them. And she said, one thing I gotta say about you, I know you wouldn't put up with half of the stuff these women put up. I said, why you say that, mama? She said, cause you change men like you change draws. I say, Mama, but I don't be messing with all them dudes. She said, I don't know if you be messing with them or not, but you sure will get rid of a dude real quick. I say, Mama, that's because I'm older and it ain't no need of me wasting their time and there ain't no need of them wasting mine. I'm not gonna waste time. I'm not wasting time, y'all. I'm not wasting time. I'll be 54 on my birthday. Well, I'm gonna waste time. Y'all, my mom is hilarious. She said, you be changing men like you change drawers. Y'all, my daddy always said that too. My daddy was like, I hate to admit this, daughter, but you really don't keep no dudes around. Cause if I don't, well, I'm gonna waste their time and have them wasting. You ain't wasting my time. I'm sorry. You not wasting my time. I'm not gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you waste my time. Nah, I'm not. I'm not. Y'all like my glass? We was doing the drunk auntie dance in a pool with these glasses. You know what it is? He wants you. He wants you. He loves you. He wants you. He loves your cologne, your hair. Y'all listen. I thought this was so cute that she gave all of us these glasses and we did toasts and stuff. Y'all, we drank out these glasses all weekend long. Only thing I ain't do out of them glasses is shots. Y'all, they brought communion glasses for shots. They brought communion glasses for shots. It was so much fun. So much fun in the I'm telling y'all, listen. I just wanted to come on here and have a little grown folk talk tonight. I know y'all probably like, Viv is crazy in luncheon. You say I'm invited to the wedding? Listen, I'm doing a wedding in June. June. I'll be performing a wedding in June. Y'all, I can't wait. I cannot wait. When I tell y'all I can't wait, I can't wait. I think it's gonna be so cool. Um, I really enjoyed myself when I went to the mountains, y'all. When I went to the mountains with the girls, I had so much fun. I really needed that time. I really never realized how much I needed to get away. And I will tell any and everybody, um, do something for you. Do something to make sure that you rejuvenate yourself. Um, whether it's going to walk outside in the rain, whether it's taking a let's take a long walk around the park after dark. If it's going on a date, if it's going to a spa getting a massage, if it's you taking yourself out to dinner and a movie, do what you got to do for yourself, and make sure you make you a priority. Make you a priority. Um, because again, like I tell people, if you're not a priority, ain't nobody else gonna be a priority. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing for nobody else if you ain't able to do nothing for you. So y'all listen, I am about to go. It is been an hour. I thank y'all for being here with me. I've enjoyed this talk. Y'all don't know. I told somebody that my head was bothering me tonight. My head was hurting. I hadn't taken my medicine and my head was hurting. And so now I took my medicine, had me a little glass of wine, had me a salad to eat for dinner. I am going to go in there and get me some fruit. I think I got some fruit in the fridge. So I'm going to eat me a piece of fruit. And I'm about to Netflix and chill. Would you say your baby took your bed? You said, why hadn't I taken my meds? Part of it is some of them I didn't have until yesterday. So I just got them yesterday. I had told the doctor to put the refill in, and they didn't do the refill like they should have. So I went and got um, partial meds, so I was able to take them. So I did. I took my meds, and yeah, I'm on chill mode, y'all. Y'all don't know. I am so on chill mode. Next week it will not be a gas station chronicles because I'm not on the schedule to go in next week. Um, that's number one. Number two, uh I'm gonna take pictures tomorrow, y'all. I'm going to a party. I got I gotta hit this chick up too. Hopefully she'll answer the phone and she ain't had too many beers yet. Cause she having a birthday party tomorrow. Now I'm gonna tell you what I did do. They told me to stop taking the metformin and they put me on Ozempic for weight loss. So we're gonna see how that's gonna work. I'll start that on Sunday. Well, tomorrow night after I get home from the party. They ain't gonna call me in. They call me in all they want to. Call me. I won't be answering the phone, not to work. I won't be. I'm not even tripping because uh the chick did that as some retaliatory type stuff. I don't know what her issue is, what her problem is, but I'm a borderline diabetic too. I'm a borderline diabetic too. But I don't know what that chick problem is. God bless her. God bless her. The other girl I work with, she seems to think that somebody's jealous. I told her, I said, ain't gotta be jealous of me. She got a whole husband, some children. She got a job. She ain't even got to come in. She ain't even got to show up. They pay her not to even show up to work. She don't be doing that much. So I'm telling you, she ain't got to worry about me. Don't trip off of me. Don't even trip off me. And I just figured out who the girl was. I just figured out who her aunt, her uncles was. Her aunt and her uncles and her daddy. I just figured out who they was. Her granddaddy and her grandmama. Love her grandmama and her aunt. Her uncle tried to holler at me one time. You know, it is what it is. And guess what? She probably gonna run into me at the party tomorrow night because it's her cousin's party. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Her cousin and I, anytime her cousin had parties, I'm the person that she called. Her aunt called me to do pictures. Uh, yeah. So that's how it is. Well, y'all, I am about to get ready. I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna give me some food. I gotta figure out some food. Where I'm gonna eat food. I'm gonna go get me some food. I don't know what I want. I'm gonna see if I can find me some fruit. And now I'm gonna eat me a pack of tuna fish. It's only 70 calories. Y'all, so as mom always say, live, love, and laugh. And as daddy always say, Lord, make us a blessing so we can be a blessing. I hope I was a blessing to someone this evening. Y'all were a blessing to me because y'all let me talk this thing out about people standing um for lies. Y'all listen. Just remember this. This is the moral of the story. Make people stand in their stuff. Hold them accountable. I'll tell people we have a tendency to lie to each other. We have a tendency to lie to ourselves. But there's always a higher power that we can't lie to. Whether if your higher power is Jehovah, God, Buddha, the Hindu goddess, whatever they are, be accountable to you. I can only be accountable to me. And I'm at a point now, as like I told y'all, my friend told me two reasons not to lie to people. One, I don't know you. If I don't know you, I don't care enough not to lie to you. Number two, I love you. If I love you that much, I'm supposed to love you enough not to lie to you. Y'all, and let's stop lying to each other and to ourselves. And I'm start holding folks accountable. I mean, I've always done it, but I'm holding people accountable. You're gonna be accountable to me. Uh, I ain't got nobody, baby. Are you sure? Are you sure? I need your home phone number. As a matter of fact, I need your home address. You know what? Let's do a drive by your house right now. I need to talk to your cousin or something. I need to make sure you single. You got children? Oh, who take care of your kids? Where they live at? I need to know all of that. I need all of that. All of that information. And I know y'all probably like, golly, that's way too much. I need to know all that information. And Niecy, y'all do what y'all gotta do. If you feel it's worth fighting for, fight for it, sis. If you tired of it, tell them I think we better let it go. Looks like another love TKO. Sometimes it's like that. I tell people I don't put you together. I'm not trying to take you apart, but you do what's right for you. Make sure that you protect your peace at mind and don't let nobody else take it. All right. So y'all, I'm gone. It's a good night. I'm going to here. I'm about to get this dog off this couch because she is over there snoring like like she just lost her best friend. Come on, Snoop. Come on, Scooby Doo. Come on. Y'all, she looking back at me like, who's Scooby Doo? You. Come on, Scooby. All that snoring. All right, y'all. I'm out. Deuces. Come on, Scooby.